Rick Crosslin is here. I've been singing the lyrics to Under Pressure badly throughout the morning, but you're going to make sense of it all.
I hope to, because pressure is something we all deal with. Blood pressure.
Absolutely. Atmospheric pressure?
Atmospheric pressure. I'm glad you said that, because you know a little thing about that.
A little bit, not much.
So this is an atmosphere bar. It actually is
about my toe!
14 pounds. This is how much air there is, mass above you from here to outer space. And we forget about that air pressure is something that's all around us. In fact, our weather is from that. So I brought some things today, no pressure, we can add some pressure, and then we have increase the pressure, turn it to kinetic energy. This is always fun when it doesn't pop, but it converts to kinetic energy. And a little bit of pressure. But basically, pressure is a force divided by area. So if you have a lot of force in one spot, that's an increase in the pressure. So there's ways you can get around that is to decrease some of the pressure over a bigger area. So I brought a few things today. This is one of my favorite ones. This is an antique toy, and it has air pressure, and it blows. And so this guy, if I can get that going right.
Wow,
that's kind of fun.
How antique is that?
About 50 years old.
Okay, cool.
So, and I also wanted to do something. We got a couple things we're going to try. Air is pressing down on this newspaper right here, and so we can show you how strong that is. If I put this underneath here, and I should be able to walk around here with a hammer. Let me switch.
Watch out, George.
Okay.
Yeah. So all that 14.
Careful, the man's got a hammer.
And 14 pounds of air pressure is pushing down. So if I do this,
am I safe standing here?
You're okay that way. Nobody that way. So if I do this right, we should be able to break that. We'll see.
Wow,
so that was pretty cool because
it worked.
It worked. It always is good when they work.
That's right.
And so pressure, if you can just divide the force over a bigger area. Now I made this thing. This is kind of dangerous. You want to turn that on, George? We got some light bulbs here, and I don't know. How's your guys' insurance?
Paid up right now, I think.
The new year. So I'm going to put this over. These are glass light bulbs, and I weigh about 90 kilograms.
Okay.
And if I can stand on this.
All right.
Everybody's saying, I hate doing this, but it's for science. I get a few no-nos, and I hope this works.
You hope it works.
Wow.
And if I let go, 3, 2. So I have divided all that into 4 light bulbs. Do not try this at home with your Christmas tree lights. The hard part is
getting back off.
Getting off. So I don't want to put too much pressure on one, so I'll stand. I love it when they work.
Can you jump on that?
Go ahead. You want?
You go first, George.
No. Oh, man.
Let's try one more thing, that air pressure. So I have here is, let me put my goggles on, and we're going to light this up. I got a little bit of water in here. And
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, that's good. So,
wait, I'm going to send that.
So as I'm doing this, I'm heating this up, and we should start boiling the water here. And remember, any air that's in that can right now will be boiled out here in just a second. I feel it starting to boil. I can feel it. And so, you know a little bit about air pressure, right?
Absolutely.
And high pressure, clear skies, low pressure.
Absolutely.
And so here we go.
Low pressure's a bad guy.
So if I turn this upside down, all that air should condense, get cold, and
I can
crush
see
the can.
it coming out there.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now you can try that at home with parent supervision. But what happened was when I put that in the cold water, it cooled all that air, took up less space, and the atmosphere crushed it and pushed it in. So, there's a lot of things you can do with pressure.
I mean, there's pressure all around us all the time.
There's pressure all around us, and sometimes on the TV show, there's more pressure than you think.
That's right.
So,
I bet kids love it when you do these. I mean, it makes it very tangible.
I like to understand things, so I try them. And believe it or not, when they don't work, I usually learn more when it doesn't work. And that one worked. They all work today. So
I mean, you're always looking for new experiments, right?
Yeah.
I assume you are.
So you should have lots of questions about the world.
Yeah,
lots of questions, and then I try to find out if it's true. Don't take my word for it. Try it yourself with your parents' help, of course. So
especially if you get a blowtorch out like that.
You can do it. You can do it over the stove.
Okay.
And heat it up and. You want to try it?
No.